Hello, queens. I'm finally back at y'all with another client tutorial, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all how I created this smoky eye look on my little sugar wump the lump sugar snack. Yeah, all that. But first, I'm gonna start this tutorial off by cleaning her face. And now that her face is all clean, I'm just going to start working on her eyebrows. And as y'all can see, she got her eyebrows did and they look good. So half of my job is already, taken care of. We're not about to do too much to them. I'm just going to outline them and fill in any sparse areas that I may see. Now that her brows have been filled in, I'm going in with my clear eyelash glue, and I'm using this to lay her brow hairs down in place. To clean up her eyebrows, I'm going in with these two concealers. One is from Nicka K in the shade 07. The other one is from e.l.f. I don't remember the shade name, but I'll try to have it in the description box for y'all. I mixed the Nicka K concealer with the e.l.f. concealer to create this light shade underneath her arch, and that's what I'm going in with now. I'm going to go ahead and blend out that concealer, and now for the remainder of the way, I'm just going in with the shade 07. As y'all can see, we have one clean eyebrow. I'm going to go ahead and finish blending out all of this concealer, and then I'm going to repeat the same process on the other brow. Next, I'm going to be taking some of my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm using it to set the concealer around her brows in place. For her eyeshadow base, I'm taking my Morphe concealer, and I'm going to be applying this all over her lids, y'all. This is a little hack you can do for smoky eyes. Just go in with a darker shade concealer and use it as your base, and once you're finished blending, you'll pretty much already have a smoky eye. I'm going to have the shade name in the description box, y'all. I don't know what's with me not including shade names in this video. I guess I was just so excited to record something for y'all. I forgot that key step, but that's all right. I'm going to have it in the description box for y'all. I'm going in with some RCMA powder, and I'm using it to set the concealer in place. If you like this shade and would like to keep it like this, then you can always just go in and set it in place with the eyeshadow that's similar to it. I'm taking some white eyeshadow, and I'm using it to highlight her inner corners. I'm going in with some black gel liner, and I'm using it to create my wing. And we will be smudging this wing out, y'all, so it doesn't have to be neat at all. I'm going in with some black eyeshadow, and I'm using it to smudge the edge of this wing. I'm going in with some more of that eyeshadow, and I'm just going to start smudging my line upwards. Now I'm going in with this reddish brown eyeshadow shade. This came from one of my Morphe palettes, and I'm just applying this to the outer edge of her eyes, and now I'm blending it into that black. I believe I went in between them with like this dark brown shade. We have one eye complete, so I'm just going to repeat the process on the other eye. And I ended up going in with some black liquid liner in the inner corners of her eyes just to neaten them up. I didn't show it on the other eye, but I decided to show it on this one so y'all can know that I did it. Moving on to her face, I'm taking my moisturizer, and girl, we be cracking up. She be having me so dead, Lord. But I'm taking my moisturizer, and I'm just applying it all over her face. I'm gonna make sure I apply a generous amount onto her skin. Now I'm just going in with this dense foundation brush, and I'm using it to blend out the moisturizer. Next, I'm going to be priming her face using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Last but not least, I'm going in with my Calamine lotion, and I'm going to be using this to prime her skin as well. I'm going back in with that foundation brush, and I'm just using it to blend out the Calamine lotion. I'm color correcting around her face using some concealer, and I believe this is my Nicka K concealer in the shade 07. It's either my Nicka K concealer or one of my Morphe ones, but I'll make sure to have it in the description box. Now I'm taking my Fit Me foundation and I'm just applying it onto her face using this flat brush, and then I'm just going to go in with this foundation brush and press it all in. Now that the foundation is on, I'm going to go ahead and highlight her face using my Nicka K concealer in the shade 07. Make sure that y'all don't forget to clean up the edge of those wings. I'm going to be going back in with my foundation brush, and I'm using it to blend out the concealer. I'm going to go ahead and contour her face, and I'm using one of my Morphe concealers, and I'm also using the foundation brush to do so. Y'all know I like a nice seamless blend. I'm taking my Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Katsina, and I'm using it to contour her nose. I'm going in with my foundation brush, and I'm going to use it to further blend out that contour. Now I'm going in with my powder puff, and I'm using it to blend out the remaining concealer underneath her eyes. Now that everything is pretty much blended out, we're going to begin the face setting process. So first, I'm taking the lightest powder that we're going to be using, and this is my Morphe powder in the shade Banana Rich, and I'm using it to set the highlighted areas of her face. I'm going to be applying this all underneath her eyes, on her chin, on her nose, and her forehead, pretty much everywhere that we highlighted and used concealer. Now that I've set the lighter portions of her face, I'm going in with a deeper shade. This is the darkest powder that I'm going to use. This is my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Black Coffee. And I'm only going to be applying this on her cheekbones to set the contoured areas of her face. Now that we have the highlight and the contour taken care of, I'm going in with a pressed powder that's about the same color as her skin tone. And I'm using it to set all the areas that we did not set. So I'm applying it to the lower areas of her face, and I normally blend it up a little bit to the contour just to further blend it. And I'm also going to be applying this on her forehead. Now I'm going in with a blush. This is my blush from my Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette. It's like the orange and the burgundy one, and I'm applying it to the apples of her cheeks. I'm taking some black gel liner, and I'm using it to line the edge of her waterline. Now I'm going to go back in with my brush, and I'm using it to sweep away all of the powder. I'm going in with my foundation brush, and I'm making sure every molecule of powder has been pressed in. I'm going in with my Morphe setting mist, and I'm using it to spray her face in place. Now I'm just going in and applying her lashes. Y'all already know I went ahead and cut them to fit her eyes off camera, and I get all of my lashes from Shein. While the lashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and highlight her face using one of my Morphe eyeshadows. Moving on to the lips, I'm going in with a cream foundation, and I'm going to be using this to outline her lips. I'm going in with this pink liquid lipstick, and I'm going to be applying it to the center of her lips. Now I'm going on top of it with this light pink lip gloss, and I'm going to have her press her lips together to help me blend everything out. I'm going back in with my lip wand, and I'm going to use it to further blend. And once I'm finished blending out her lips, that'll be the finished look, and we'll be stepping into the grand reveal. So I'm going to let y'all watch.
Perfect. Ready to see? Yes. Ooh, pretty. It's giving holiday.
It's giving date.
It is.
You look like you going on a date.
This is Keita.
Girl, you look good.
This right here, I look like a professional baddie. I need to go like I should be.
Yeah. Just like that.
That's how they be in them little professional photos. They look collars. Yeah, I like this. This right here, this my look.
Look like Kim K. Your eyes giving Kim K.
Yeah, they need to put me on Real Housewives.
If y'all couldn't tell, she is absolutely one of my favorite clients, okay? I love her. But as y'all can see, this tutorial was another success. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for my next one. Bye-bye, queens.